And we have 4-year-olds and younger in action now. Winners of Tour 9,000 Life. We'll go to Frank Salive for the call.
Start. DM Raven strides right on out from the outside, looking to contest the early paces. I Got Big Problems dropped in. Jim Get the Job Done sits in from third. Whiskey Jack is fourth. Lively Place taken in from fifth. Inspiration to All is parked out in sixth to the flank of Bodice Ripper back in seventh. Moving third from last into the first turn was Last Man Standing ahead of Max Shadow, and the early trailer is CR Maverick well back in 10th. DM Raven up to control it early. Pacing along in the pocket is I Got Big Problems. 28 seconds the opener. DM Raven into the backstretch. I Got Big Problems along in second. Whiskey Jack is the one moving up on the outside. Pulling the pocket on the way to the half. There goes I Got Big Problems at 3/8 completion. Jim Get the Job Done sits in from fourth. It's 2 more lengths. Lively Place is along the inside in fifth. Inspiration to All found a seam in sixth. Last Man Standing just ahead of Bodice Ripper, Max Shadow, and CR Maverick trailed. They passed the half battling in a sharp 56-3. DM Raven would not allow I Got Big Problems to get past. Jim Get the Job Done racing right there in the pocket position. Whiskey Jack with stalled cover on the outside is fourth. Lively Place is tipped to the outside around stalled horses from fifth. Sixth at the inside is Inspiration to All. Last Man Standing still has pace. Back there in seventh, Max Shadow is eighth. Moving ninth is Bodice Ripper and CR Maverick 10th. It's DM Raven. At head stretch by 3 lengths on Jim Get the Job Done. 1:25-2, 28-4, third quarter. DM Raven is going a big trip here, still 1/8 of a mile away. Jim Get the Job Done. And on the outside comes Lively Place. Last Man Standing. 5 wide in the center is Max Shadow. DM Raven. Jim Get the Job Done. Here comes Last Man Standing down the center. DM Raven is hanging on against Jim Get the Job Done. DM Raven, Jim Get the Job Done. DM Raven hanging on by close to a head. Jim Get the Job Done. Then Inspiration to All against Last Man Standing for the show. 1:56 in the first. DM.
Lad and number 7, Chester Boy, both claimed for a tag of 20,000. Let's go to Frank Salive for the call.
There, off and pacing. Smoky Lad led off the wings of the gate and immediately assumes the lead from the inside lane. D-Easy, then Hitchhawk Angus. On the outside is the Black Stallion, flanked by Stonebridge Do Run, who took in line. Second from last is Chester Boy, then Brumia Miller, and they're away in their programmed numerical order, giving the front end respect in the early stages to Smoky Lad. Smoky Lad, Randall Waples drove to the top, using the inside lane and pushing it into the first turn. D-Easy followed through in second. Hitchhawk Angus, then Stonebridge Do Run. The Black Stallion still third from last with Chester Boy and Brumia Miller. The quarter was an even 29 seconds flat. Smoky Lad still getting the front end respect from a half a dozen rivals at 3/8 completion. D-Easy content to be tracking in, so is Hitchhawk Angus. Stonebridge Do Run racing out of the 4-hole. Now moved up on the outside comes Chester Boy. To the flank of the Black Stallion, and Brumia Miller is still trailing. Smoky Lad will be the halfway point leader by a length and a quarter on the pocket sitting D-Easy. Hitchhawk Angus is third. Chester Boy is racing at first over. They pass the half in 59-2. Smoky Lad is in command of the tempo as they move on to the final turn. D-Easy has been taking the trip. There's 3/8 to go. Chester Boy is a closer third. Brumia Miller up into the race. Suddenly a second over. Fourth. Hitchhawk Angus on the inside fifth. Stonebridge Do Run to the outside. Spotted third over and backing away from serious contention. That was the Black Stallion, trailing by 5-6 more lengths. Smoky Lad being stalked by Chester Boy. Backing away in the pocket was D-Easy. 1:29, they passed 3/4. Smoky Lad striding away by 3-4 lengths on Chester Boy. Brumia Miller, Stonebridge Do Run to the extreme outside. D-Easy along the inside, no threat. Smoky Lad showing the short way home. Brumia Miller, one last rush to hold down second. Smoky Lad made every call, a winning one by 3-4 lengths. Brumia Miller second. Stonebridge Do Run drove into the show photo against Chester Boy. Smoky Lad, 1:56-4.
Graded to sloppy. Let's go to Frank Salive for the call of race 3 from Mohawk.
Extreme outside, Long Bay is crossing over to try to be near the pace. Riley Jacob down the center. Along the inside, Mystic Man is pushing through at the flank of Timely Scooter, who goes to the top. Lethal Weapon took in. In the center, that's Riley Jacob parked. Long Bay is 3 wide into the first turn. Moving 6th over to the quarter was another go-round just ahead of Astreos, who left in 7th. Digging My Action got away in 8th. Moving 9th up to the quarter pole, that was Viking Charger, and Jimmy Royale was 10th. The opening split in 28 and 2 for Timely Scooter to take him over to the backstretch. Racing along in second is Mystic Man. It's 2 more lengths. Lethal Weapon sits in from 3rd. Riley Jacob got a seat in 4th. Hung to the outside is Long Bay 5th. Overland all the way with another go-round in 6th. Astreos is back in 7th. Following up in 8th is Digging My Action, then Viking Charger, and trailing throughout has been a Jimmy Royale. The move to the front successful out of the pocket by Mystic Man. Mystic Man uneventfully took over. An unstressed move to the front there. Halfway point in 58 seconds flat. Mystic Man, his to win or lose from here as he moves him around the final turn. Timely Scooter surrendered the lead and is content to follow in from 2nd. Now ranging up on the outside is Long Bay, who's had a wide trip. That's Lethal Weapon, hemmed in from 4th. Looking to get back out from 5th is Riley Jacob, another go-round. 6th on the outside. Astreos well back in 7th. 8th on the outside on the final turn was Viking Charger. Jimmy Royale was trailing in behind Digging My Action. At head stretch, Mystic Man and Timely Scooter off in a match race. 127 flat. That's Mystic Man by 2, striding away on Timely Scooter. Astreos is cut loose down the center of the track. 1/8 of a mile to pace. Mystic Man. Astreos is in hot pursuit. Riley Jacob back through along the inside. Mystic Man. Astreos is coming hard and relentlessly on the end of it. Astreos takes it by a head. Mystic Man 2nd. Another go-round closing 3rd. That was Astreos closing to take it in 1:55 and 4.
Fillies and mares in a preferred pace, 27,000 on the line, and we will go to Frank Salive for the call.
There, off and pacing. Lockdoor's Mitzi has timed the gate. The extreme outside. She's coming over to be near the pace. 9's Wild is sent forward. RLNEH out into the top trio. Rapture Hanover crossed in neatly to be in 4th. Keystone Trinidad is away in 5th. All-Star Game a half a dozen. 2nd from last, Maddie's Image, and GG Gourmet is trailing this field. They charge up into the first turn with RLNEH about to give way to 9's Wild, and Lockdoor's Mitzi took in from 3rd off the speed. Rapture Hanover is 4 more lengths in 4th. Racing along in 5th was Maddie's Image over to the backstretch. She just in behind Keystone Trinidad, an all-star game, and still trailing was GG Gourmet. Quarter was 27 and 1. 9's Wild on the lead at 3/8 completion. RLNEH following up in 2nd. Lockdoor's Mitzi racing along in 3rd. Rapture Hanover sitting in from 4th. That's Keystone Trinidad. She just ahead of all-star game. 2nd from last still Maddie's Image, and trailing GG Gourmet. The halfway point leader is 9's Wild. RLNEH is bravening up in the pocket. Lockdoor's Mitzi remains in from 3rd. Rapture Hanover considering coming out from 4th. She's flushed the cover of Lockdoor's Mitzi. Halfway point in 57 seconds flat. 9's Wild on the inside. Lockdoor's Mitzi a measured first over on the final turn. RLNEH is back in the box. Spotted 2nd over. That's Rapture Hanover moving down to 3/4. Saving ground is All-Star Game on the inside now 5th to the flank of Keystone Trinidad, and the last pair GG Gourmet to the outside of Maddie's Image. They turn for home. It's 9's Wild. Lockdoor's Mitzi came on to be 2nd. RLNEH has backed away 3rd. 3/4 time of 126 flat. 9's Wild is clear by 4 or 5 lengths, not receiving any urging. Then Lockdoor's Mitzi up off cover down the center of the track. Here comes Rapture Hanover with a late rush. 9's Wild is clear by 4 lengths with the insurmountable deep stretch lead for Randall Waples to win the mare's preferred. It was 9's Wild over Rapture Hanover and Lockdoor's Mitzi in 1:54.
Here's the 22,000. Here's the call from Frank Salive.
There, off and trotting. Armbro Rusher is having a fast start on the extreme outside. Cash's Queen is off stride leaving. Malfunction is going to be out in the top two. Victory Alert is along the inside third. Via Blaze has left in fourth. Bennett Express is on the outside fifth. Taking a seat at the inside was Come Over, now in sixth. Water Star left in seventh. Car Scott Harmony is eighth. Cash's Queen is back down trotting, but is out of serious contention early. As they round the first turn, ranging up on the outside, Armbro Rusher made front ahead of Malfunction in 28 and 4. Armbro Rusher and Steve Condren on the lead. Malfunction trotting in the pocket. Bennett Express overland now third and is going to take a shot at the leaders on the way to the half. That's Victory Alert sitting on the inside from fourth. Come Over is a second over fifth, but gapped a little bit via Blaze. Sixth along the inside, then Water Star. Car Scott Harmony, and the distance trailer is Cash is Queen. Armbro Rusher, Bennett Express has been totally parked out the entire first half, and they battle out that half in 58 and 3, 29 and 4 second quarter. Armbro Rusher on the inside, Bennett Express on the outside. Malfunction taking a trip, and Come Over is spotted second over. On the inside, a tight fifth is Victory Alert, and Water Star is a closer sixth on the outside. Then Via Blaze with Car Scott Harmony. The front eight are tiered up, 4 in and 4 out. The distance trailer is Cash is Queen, out of contention in ninth. It's Armbro Rusher that'll be the head stretch leader. Bennett Express grinding away on the outside. Malfunction waiting to spring from the pocket position, and Come Over was second over. 128 and 1 the three quarters. Armbro Rusher still being chased by Bennett Express into the stretch. Malfunction is blocked along the inside. Come Over is asked to come out from second over. That's Car Scott Harmony that's moving out widest of all with Water Star and Victory Alert. They're swarming in on Armbro Rusher. Malfunction gets through at the inside. Here comes Come Over. Malfunction and Come Over. Bennett Express. Malfunction. Bennett Express. Then Come Over. Malfunction looking for the nose decision, but it's a 3 across win photo in 158 and 1.
To leave for the call.
They're off and pacing. Moving out down the center of the track to look for early position and crossover goes Riding Around. Erica's Fame, Power Core, out around that one. Dropping into race fourth. On the inside is Eternal Breeze, first time under the wire, and You're Darn Right sits in from fifth. Six back for Camilla Angus, and Kissing Rain is hung to the outside in seventh, looking to get into a hole ahead of Twin Bee Knockout. And the early trailer on up to the quarter pole by 2 more lengths at the rear of the field was She's a Looker. The opening split in 28 seconds flat. They turn to the backstretch, and Riding Around is up to take the lead from Power Core. Erica's Fame is up and moving already from third. 2 more lengths, and Eternal Breeze sits in from fourth. You're Darn Right along the inside is fifth. 5 more lengths to Camilla Angus, third from last, then Kissing Rain. Just ahead of Twin Bee Knockout, and trailing since the outset, She's a Looker. Erica's Fame forging to the front, second time on the lead. Erica's Fame fronts him into the final turn off a sharp half in 56 and 3. That's Erica's Fame by a length and a quarter on Riding Around. Power Core is back up and moving from third. Eternal Breeze hoping for live cover on the outside fourth. You're Darn Right sitting on the inside fifth, and Kissing Rain sweeps up sixth on the outside ahead of Camilla Angus. Twin Bee Knockout, and trailing She's a Looker. Erica's Fame on the inside, Power Core on the outside. Riding Around is back in third. They arrive at head stretch in 126 flat and turn for home in the first Gold Series elimination. That's Erica's Fame on the lead down the stretch. Erica's Fame giving way to Power Core. Erica's Fame was off stride and taken to the inside safety lane, leaving the lead to Power Core. Sweeping up the far outside is Kissing Rain with Eternal Breeze. Power Core, Eternal Breeze, Kissing Rain the far outside, and Twin Bee Knockout coming on through. It's Eternal Breeze, the deep stretch lead. Eternal Breeze and Tony Kerwood, a 33-1 stunner over Kissing Rain and Power Core. Eternal Breeze, 157 and 1.
Official at Mohawk. Here's a look at number 3, Eternal Breeze. The owners are Springs Eternal Stable, trained by Ron Henderson, driven to victory by Tony Kerwood, and Eternal Breeze winning in 157 and 1. Here's a look at the trotters competing in race 7 at Mohawk. Number 1 is Simba with Rick Zeron in the sulky. 2 is Cupidal B, and Christopher Rue is in the bike. Next in line is number 3, Lifetime Memories, and Steve Condren gets the call from trainer Ed Howard. And from post 4, it's Turnpike Token and Randy Waples, still looking for his 4th of the evening. From post 5, it's Beamer's Taylor T and Kevin Sizer's in the sulky. Next in line, number 6, Encore Corey, and Bob Fennick is the trainer driver. 7 is Impasse, and Doug Brown gets the call from Len Lalonde Jr. And then we have number 8, Carriage House, and Paul McDonnell is in the bike for trainer Billy Wellwood. And number 9 is Corn Cob Conk, and Mike Saftick's in the bike. Mike Wade is the trainer. We complete the field from post 10. That's Red Leaf Macabuck. Tony Kerwood's in the sulky, and the leading trainer, Kevin McMaster's in charge. So we have 3 minutes.
They're off and trotting, watching Corncob Conk leaving hard on the extreme outside. Trying to come with him is Impasse leaving out of there. Beamer's Taylor T in the center, and Cupid Albee is with the leaders along the inside. Lifetime Memories has taken to the inside in a tight 5th. Simba is 6. Wide from 7th goes Red Leaf Macabuck on up to the quarter. Then it's back to Turnpike Token. Encore Corey is 2nd from last, and Carriage House is 10th on the outside as they round the first turn. Impasse briefly to the front. Beamer's Taylor T still coming. Corncob Conk hung out in 3rd. Cupid Albee at the inside is 4th. Racing 5th on the outside is Red Leaf Macabuck, parked in 28 and 3. Up the backstretch now. Beamer's Taylor T briefly to the lead. Corncob Conk edges to the front after the 3/8 check-in. Impasse now back in 3rd. Red Leaf Macabuck uncovered and driving on the outside into the top 4. There's Simba the outside 5th. Cupid Albee is 6th on the inside. Carriage House is 7th out. Lifetime Memories gets a chance to come out from 8th. 2nd from last at the half, Turnpike Token, then Encore Corey in 58 and 1. The field is tightly grouped moving into the final turn. On the inside, Corncob Conk chased for 3/4 of a mile by Red Leaf Macabuck. Beamer's Taylor T at the flank of Simba, well spotted 2nd over. Carriage House is up into the race, 5th on the outside. Well back in 6th now is Impasse. Lifetime Memories has trot, 7th on the outside, not far off. Moving 8th around the final turn, still with a lot of trot left is Turnpike Token, then Cupid Albee, and trailing was Encore Corey. They're all still in it at head stretch, and they pass 3/4 in 1:27 and 2. Down the lane for Corncob Conk, Red Leaf Macabuck far outside. Here comes Simba to the flank of Lifetime Memories. Corncob Conk is up to it, roaring away to an insurmountable deep stretch lead of 3 lengths. Corncob Conk, a powerful winner from the front. Red Leaf Macabuck overland trip for 2nd. Impasse back on for 3rd. Corncob Conk in and outstanding for the conditions.
Well, that's seasonal earnings, $289,000 going into this one, banking $23,500 more, and a 5-year-old son of King Conk, owned by Lori Wade, Michael Wade, pacing fillies, and we will go to Frank Salive for the call of this one.
Ontario Sire Stakes, 2-year-old pacing fillies. They're off and pacing. First Star I See Tonight had a flying start on the extreme outside. Legacy of Fame and Leia Lee are moving towards the front. Chat Me Up is on the inside from 4th. DG's Giant Step is away in 5th. Funny White Shoes is tucking in from 6th. 2nd from last, Demi Sealster, and Daylon Frisky to the rear of the field. They move around the first turn. Still hung on the outside 4th is First Star I See Tonight. Now she's going to take in line. The quarter pole leader is Legacy of Fame in 29 and 1. Legacy of Fame moves him over to the backstretch on top I-2. Leia Lee tracks in from 2nd. Chat Me Up racing in 3rd. First Star I See Tonight settled off the speed from 4th. DG's Giant Step is 5th. Funny White Shoes racing along in 6th. 2nd from last, Demi Sealster, and Daylon Frisky is brought to the outside from the rear of the field. Legacy of Fame striding strong up to the half. She's made it a 3-length advantage on Leia Lee. There goes First Star I See Tonight to the outside from 4th. She's now at the flank of Chat Me Up, and DG's Giant Step tips out from 5th. Funny White Shoes 6th. The halfway point in 58 and 4. Into the final turn, Legacy of Fame being stalked by First Star I See Tonight. Leia Lee still in the pocket position. Moving up on the outside now. A 2nd over 4th is DG's Giant Step. And here comes Funny White Shoes to the outside from 5th. Chat Me Up is losing ground from 6th, and the trailing pair are Daylon Frisky and Demi Sealster is trailing as they turn turn for home. First Star I See Tonight has taken command and opens 3 lengths. 128 flat was the 3/4. First Star I See Tonight brought to the front and has opened 5 down the lane. Down the center of the track, here comes Funny White Shoes. She's at the flank of Leia Lee. And splitting mares is DG's Giant Step. First Star I See Tonight is clear to win the second Gold elimination by 3 or 4 lengths. Funny White Shoes hauls down second. Staying for third was Legacy of Fame. First Star I See Tonight in 1:58 and 1.